All right, so let's check this video out.
I'm Erica,
Erica, where you calling me from?
the Bay Area, so California.
Bay Area. Okay, Erica, Bay Area.
In my opinion, right? Um, I'm not saying this is like an absolute because I'm not currently living in California, but I always feel like if you're asking for, I don't know, top level partner, you have to be top level yourself. So if you're asking for, let's say, a millionaire, well, you better be worth $1 million. Plain and simple.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39. What do you do for a living?
I'm in cloud technology.
You're a what?
Cloud technology, so I'm a technical account manager.
Technical accounts manager. Oh, you said cloud technology. Okay. Cloud. You have any children?
I do. I have two boys, 14 and 12.
Okay.
39, and a baby mama of two. Or at 39, you the you might not get a child offer, so that's also something that's a drawback. And she's older. I've said this before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Why? Because they become harder to deal with. They're more set in their ways, their standards go higher, and their delusions get harder and more ingrained. Okay? And you wonder why they're still in the dating market. I've said this countless times before. Dating for women is easy. Women, no matter what, you could be a baby mama, you could be childless. You can be ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, old, young, whatever. There will always be men out there that will want you, that will want to date you, of course, want to have sex with you, hell, even want to marry you. So why are you still on the dating market later on in your life? Because, and here are two popular reasons, and it kind of encompasses every kind of aspect, but you're attracted to and you attract terrible men. Obviously, she had attract one man, I don't know yet, right? But if the two children have one baby dad, right, one father, she probably attracted one terrible man that she couldn't have a stable relationship with. And okay, and or she's hard to deal with. That's why she still cannot have a relationship. And that's the thing, Mystic. Exactly, exactly. Here's the thing with women: they constantly pick men that you can't have a stable relationship with. You can't have a long-term relationship with. They honestly, I believe women have terrible intuition. They have terrible judgment in character. So at 39, it's only get worse because obviously, if she's still in the dating market, she has picked terrible men continuously. Okay, she's been attracted to terrible men continuously. So that's a red flag in my opinion.
Two boys. Both by the same man?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. What's your zodiac sign, Erica?
I'm on the cusp, so I'm a Sag and a Scorpio.
Okay. So we got Erica, Bay Area, 39, Sagittarius, Cloud Tech account manager, mom of two boys, 14 and 12, 39. Let's do it. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for an educated man, a world traveler, someone who's family oriented, spontaneous, likes to be adventurous and like.
I think it's silly that at 39 she wants a man that's family oriented. When now I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's harder. She's 39. It's not going to be an easy ride for this man to have a child with her. So what kind of family is it? A blended family? I think that's weak, right? Because now you're providing and supporting another man's child. It's not always a beneficial thing.
Likes to eat because I like eating and I like cooking. And I have a long list, but those are the top ones.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Dirty fingernails and dirty teeth.
Dirty fingernails and dirty teeth.
Yes. And someone who doesn't have a passport because I travel a lot and I travel a lot with my kids. So I need that. And if you don't stimulate me mentally because I'm challenged at work, I will get bored and kind of zone out.
You got to stimulate her mentally. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Someone who is 6'2" or taller. Someone who is averagely fit. I'm not going to say 100% muscular because I'm not, but someone who's fit and can do outdoor activities with me.
The rarity, right? Now, here's like a man that now has to deal with trying to stimulate you mentally. Okay, so most likely, I guess an intelligent man or a highly intelligent man, over 6 foot, top percent men right there in height, and now physically appealing, which is usually maybe an athletic build. Okay, already intelligent, tall, and at least physically in the body appealing, right? Athletic. Just looks and brains, top percent man already. Right there. Top percent man right there. For a baby mom of 39, asking for a man that's highly desired, she most likely want a black man. Every black woman want that black man. Every black woman want that black man. And here's the thing. Every black woman want that black man after she's been used. After she's aged. Why? With a man. Just pure, we haven't gotten to her financial wants yet. So just purely on looks and most likely intelligent level, he is top desired. Top level. Okay? He has options. He is the prize. This is the thing. A lot of you hear like all these other content creators and all this stuff say men are the prize. No. In my opinion, men aren't the prize. Select few men are the prize. The men that have the options are the prize. That's what makes them the prize. The men that these women constantly ask for. This is the thing where you hear the dating statistic where 80% of women find 20% of men attractive, right? The same like the dating statistic where, only the 20% men are, swiped on. Those men are the prize because practically every woman wants those men. I would never call myself the prize, in my opinion, right? I mean, I try to be the best version of myself, but I will probably be as equal, right? That's my opinion. But I don't want to inflate my ego when I'm not like highly desired. I don't have like dozens upon dozens of options. No, select few men, okay, are like that. And constantly, we have women like this asking for top percent men. And like I said, only in looks already, she's asking for top percent men. So imagine more as she adds on more. How rare, how desired this man is.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, and I already know the comments are going to say something, but minimum 200K, and that's only because of what I make and my lifestyle, and so I need someone to keep up with my lifestyle.
Child. So I'm assuming your children's dad made that amount of money.
Well, he passed away 12 years ago, so I've been a single mother their entire life. So this is me caring for them and having this lifestyle on my own.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm sorry about their dad passing away. So 200K. So if he made 100K, don't reach out to you.
If it's 100K and mobile, like mobiling, if they can make more, if it's an upward mobile salary increase.
200K. I think that's probably 5% of the population of men. If that, I'm not sure, but I know it's not a high number. So financially rare, physically rare, mentally rare. This man is absolutely rare. She's asking for a unicorn. She's asking for a perfect man, or close to it. She's asking for one of the most desired men on the planet. Financially well off, physically good looking, mentally well equipped, or mentally decent, high IQ. This is the thing with women. Just stay single. Stay single. I mean, it's like, this is the problem. Why even go on the dating market? Why be on the dating market? And here's the thing. I don't know if she's going to ask if she's had sex or anything, but if she's not a virgin, during the 12 years, right? If she hasn't had sex during this 12 years, then okay, I give a little bit more credence how strict she is on her standards. Because if she's still giving her body to other men that don't qualify, don't meet these standards, and can't get a relationship out of these men, well, does she qualify for any man? Does she qualify for the man that she wants, let alone other men? Women like this, men will just pump and dump. That's it. Because your standards are so unrealistic that it's not worth wasting time on you, besides pumping and dumping.
Okay. If it's so, you do not want to date a man that you make more than.
I will be honest, in today's day and age, I know that's going to be the case. Do I prefer to make more than a man? No. But yeah,
Well,
that's
no,
why I said.
mean, well, here's the deal. There's men that make more than 200K. Well,
True.
what always comes down to is, do they want to date you back? And if they want to date you back, do they want to date you back in the way of marriage? Because it seems like you want marriage.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So he exists. The question is, does he want you back? So is that what you're normally attracting?
I attract all kinds. I've attracted people who've made over 200K. I attract people who make lower than 200K. My main concern is someone that is upperly mobile and someone that can grow with me and we can grow our money together, and someone that can meet my lifestyle and continue to increase.
Ooh, child, don't play with it. Don't play with it. And she said she's familiar with my show. So you already know the cousins are going to talk about this. So what do you want us, because what they will say, I've been doing this show for 4 years, child. So the comment section is going to say, you're delusional, 200K,
I'm
you
not.
have 2 children.
You are. Everything, it's like, you're 39. It's not like you've never dated. Okay? Especially, you said 12 years. It's not like you never dated in 12 years. You still haven't hooked this man. So really, yes, you're delusional because obviously you don't qualify for this man. Now here's the thing. Is it impossible? No, of course not. But I really think any man that doesn't have any self-respect, well, this is part of what he goes for. Because this is the thing. Here's a woman that's so expected. Because here's the thing. She wants a top level man. Good looks, good genes, good intellect, good income. Every woman wants it. A woman that's 29 wants that man. A woman has no kids want that man. A woman that, will be submissive wants that man. The man she wants is highly desirable, highly desired. So yes, you're delusional.
Well, it's impossible. What would you say to that?
I say it is possible. It's more about energy matching with that person.
As simple as that. Let's do the kids again.
How's the energy matching? You're asking for all these other requirements. No, not energy matching. He also has to match your standards. So really, it's not energy.
Okay. Let's see.
You got a good body.
Thank you.
Look cute. All right. So Erica, do you want him to be in the Bay?
Average, right? I think a face a 5, body a 5. Okay, so not blowing me away, but it's not like absolutely horrendous. So very average in looks.
Area.
I'm okay with someone not being in the Bay Area. Like I said, I travel, so.
Would you could he have kids? You said he could have kids, correct?
Yes.
Do you want more kids?
I do want more kids.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 months ago.
3 months ago. 3 flaws you have to work.
So couldn't make that work 3 years ago. Giving her body, like I said, 3 months ago to a man that she doesn't have a relationship with. Here's the thing that women cannot grasp, cannot understand. This is a consequence of your action. So you're asking for top level man when he should know that you just gave your body to a man that didn't qualify for you, didn't qualify for a relationship from you. Are you going to give this man, this top level man, right, your body without giving him a relation, without him giving you a relationship? Because you did it to other men. You did it to other men who most likely didn't qualify for your standards. But he might be good looking, or he must have some parts of your list, but not completely, because again, you're not in a relationship with him. So you gave your body to that man who didn't qualify for a relationship. Will you give your body to a man that's, top level, your body, without him giving you a relationship? I'm doubtful of that. So here's the thing: what men think about, especially if this man is highly desirable. You won't give me your body. You require a relationship from me. Yet you gave your body to that man, and he didn't need to give you a relationship. How does that make sense? Make that make sense. Okay, because it doesn't. Because I have to be better, right, to qualify for I have to give you more, okay, to get your body, while that man didn't. It's ridiculous.
Work on.
I need to go to the gym more, work out more. Let's see. I need to be open to asking for help more. And I'm very stubborn. So I need to work on my stubbornness. But I'm an only child, so I think it comes with the territory a little bit.
Oh, you're only child. Now, I got some paid questions for you.
Sounds like she's hard to deal with. I mean, stubborn.
Girl. You ready?
Yes.
Just Jay Talking said and spent $20 to ask this question. The men who make $200K or more, have you dated any? And if so, why didn't those work out?
Yes, I have. It didn't work out because when they tried to impress me, they couldn't impress me because I was able to match their energy, and they wanted someone that was a little less intelligent than me.
Little less intelligent than you? Or maybe not as hard to deal with. This is the thing. This is why one of the things why I said at 39, she is what she is. She won't be easy to deal with. What man wants to deal with a woman that is difficult? They always say, oh, men want to date younger women because they're easy. Okay. Who wants a hard relationship? Challenge me. Why would I want you to challenge me? That's not bringing that doesn't bring me peace. That you will challenge me, right? I'm not saying being like a doormat. No, I'm saying don't make things difficult. I'm saying don't argue about everything. Don't make things like a mountain. Don't make everything difficult. Everything has to be an argument. Everything has to be a competition. It's like he's impressing you because he wants to be with you. But she's saying like, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Showing you that it is hard. She's difficult. These are men that are trying to be with her. Yet she is difficult. So, you know what? It's not about your intelligence. It's about, you know what? You are annoying. You are hard to deal with. You are expectant. You are entitled. Yet you are an absolute brat. Spoiled brat. She says she's her own child. This is the thing with women. This is why you don't qualify for good men, for high value men, which all these women are asking for, essentially.
So
Can I ask you a question? How do they try to impress you?
by saying they've traveled to this country, or they will like show off a Rolex or something, and I'm like, oh great, my dad has that. Or, oh,
She literally lead with money, literally lead with traveling, lead with how much she has to make. So a man leads with that, so he can show you that, oh, I qualify for your standards. And then he's like, you know what? I'm not impressed. Really? This is what you asked for, and now you're not impressed. So what do you actually want then?
I've been to this country too, and they didn't like my responses. So that,
Wow.
yeah, I was raised by my dad the way he raised me, to make sure that no man could impress me, so that way I could do for me and no man could come.
Great. Her dad pretty much just raised a man. Her dad pretty much just raised a single mom, right? A strong, independent single mom. This is the thing, right? And I understand, right? I understand men. I understand these fathers. And I'm a father to a daughter. I understand it. But here's the point. What I'm going to do, give your daughter two paths. At least, right? At least two paths. You be the strong, independent woman, but you're not going to succeed in creating a family. It's going to be hard. I would say nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. But you want to be a strong, independent career woman, the chances of you finding the man that you want, creating the family that you want, will be very, very hard. So the chances you'll probably be a single, possibly successful career woman, maybe single baby mom career woman. Yeah, that would be the path. Or you're focused on creating a family early. Creating the family, picking the best man you can, best man you want, creating a family. Focusing on creating the best family you can early on. Getting the best man you can, and creating the family. Those are most likely two paths where you're not it's not like you being jobless, but your career is not your focus. Being strong, independent is not your focus. So that's what I will typically do, what I'm going to do with my daughter. Being realistic. This is some fathers out there, they don't understand that. Yes, I get it. Out there, men are hard. The world's harsh. You will most likely pick terrible men, which men know that women do that. So better off you be strong, independent. Make your own money. You don't need no man. I get it. But here's the thing. She's a baby mom. So really, she borderline on it. She still tried to find, like, women still make their own mistakes. Still make constant mistakes. So I'd rather be realistic that you should just stay single. Because this ain't helping nobody. And this ain't helping you.
Come in and try and swoop me off of little things. So you got to blame my dad for my personality.
Let me jump into that. And I get that. And listen, you can move in life how you want to, but men need to feel like they're impressing you, right? Like there's this,
Correct.
I'm trying to think what it was. It was, oh God, I can't think. And maybe it was a TV show. This is a small example, but I think it kind of goes with.
Oh, and Mystic, I agree. I want to be a part of, my daughter's selection. I want to be a big part of that. I honestly think that, and this is the thing where I said, you have to be realistic with your daughter. You have to be, where you tell her the paths in life, but don't make her deluded. Thinking that the fairy tale, I can have it all. Telling a woman that you can have it all, telling your daughter you can have it all, is absolutely disgusting in my opinion, because that is leading your daughter to misery, in my opinion. Because again, it's not impossible, but it's not easy, and it's not likely. Okay, and making her think that she could be strong, independent, and then find a man, no, that's not realistic. So you want to guide your daughter carefully, but more intelligently, and be more decisive. Be sure what path she sees in life. If she wants a family, tell her focus on that early on, but focus on finding a good man, and be a big part of her finding a good man. If she wants to be a career woman, push her to be the best career woman she can, but tell her that doesn't necessarily lead to family or a man. So really, don't expect it. Don't look for it.
This example, a woman needed to open a pickle jar, and of course she could open it, but she was
Right.
like, "Oh, babe, I can't do this. Can you open it for me?" To give him the opportunity to be a man and to show up. So yes, men, they live to impress, and especially with all the women out here saying you got to make money and you got to do this. So ladies, you should expect men trying to exaggerate and brag, because that is the way you have stated they must come to get you, right?
Mhm.
As a woman, and you can take this advice as if you leave it or not. I've been in those situations a lot of times when I might have been somewhere, but I don't try to make the guy feel less than. Just
No, yeah.
let him like you don't have to counter it with, "Oh yeah, I was in Paris too," or, "Oh, I've been in Paris. Oh yeah, I went on a helicopter." Like, and you probably have. I'm not saying downplay yourself. I'm not saying that, but sometimes you gotta let the man just, be a man. And if you take that away, like he can't do nothing for you, then he's
Mhm.
gonna keep it moving.
No,
Because he's
I
not
agree
gonna be like, this is
100%.
what men like. Men are egotistical men, right? So all women, I'm not telling you to play.
Egotistical? All men are egotistical. Here's the thing where I was kind of agreeing with Kendra in a bit, but here's the thing where she's insulting men. Egotistical? No, it's not him being egotistical. It's him that women, and perfect example, her is leading. Oh, I want a man that's top good looking, top earner. So he leads with that. It's not him being egotistical. It's not like, baby, I make so much money, I'm so good looking. No, you lead with that. That is one of the most, those that's what you want for. You said, oh, if he makes 100K, I'm not that impressed, or he needs to, you're focused on money. You're focused on looks. So a man leads with that. It's not his choice to lead with that, in my opinion, because women constantly make that a requirement, make that a standard. So men lead with that. Okay? And here's the thing with it. It's not being egotistical. It's like a resume, in a sense. You're trying to get with her. You're trying to date her. You're trying to get a relationship from her. Maybe even trying to just have sex with her. But you're trying to impress her to get in a relation, to get something from her. So it's not egotistical. It's that you're trying to get with the woman. She makes a requirement for you to have this, that. So, no duh, you're trying to impress her with all the things she's asking. It's not being, this is the thing with women. How can you be egotistical when women ask for it? Women ask for a man. here's a woman that's asking for a man that makes 200K, and I show her a stack of money. How is he egotistical for showing it? Because that's a requirement, right? How is a man egotistical when you ask for, I want a man that's athletic, tall, shit like that, and he takes off his shirt and show you his body? How is he egotistical when that's what you lead with? That's what you like. If a man, this women is just ridiculous. When men try to qualify for women through their own standards, he's egotistical. Absolutely ridiculous.
Dumb. I'm not telling you play dumb, but you don't.
And women have incredibly big. Women are so egotistical. Here's a woman, 39, two kids. Who cares what she makes? She's not providing for a man. He has to match her, right? He has to add to her life. She's not looking to add to someone else's life. So really, who gives a care if that's how much she makes? This is the thing. Men don't require money because women don't provide it. So really, the ego and thinking that she qualifies for these top percent men. Okay? And she can't even deal with these men.
You don't always have to one up your man. Like, let him have that sometimes. Just listen, like, oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you've been to a restaurant 10,000 times, he wants to impress you. Have you been here before? Actually, I don't think I have. Let him have that moment. Just let him
I agree with you. And let me correct what I'm saying. So the men that I have met, they try to impress me with material things. So I'm definitely I probably come off masculine because I'm reading the comments, but I mean, I haven't met the right man to be submissive to. And if you...
Right there. Meet the right man to be submissive to. It's like the right man to be feminine to. Imagine that in reverse. I haven't met the right woman to be masculine to. I haven't been the right woman to be a leader, to be dominant to. So women are ridiculous. This is the absolute insanity. What man wants that?
You are a single mom and you're dealing with, working the household and everything, you're going to have a masculine energy until a man is able to erase that for you. So as far as me being feminine on dates, I'm extremely feminine. I want someone to impress me emotionally, mentally, but when you try to impress me with material things, that's where I don't like, because to me, that's showing, is that all you have to offer me is material things? So that's
honey,
what I mean.
He has to make, you want a man that makes 200K. So this is a man that, no one says on the first date, I make 200K. Right?
No.
Right? So, okay. So you have to understand, look, these are the men in my daily life. And these men indirectly are men. They all have egos, no matter what it is. They all have egos. They feel very accomplished. And that's what it is. So if you want that.
Is it ego or being pride? Having pride in your accomplishments. It's like absolutely ridiculous. And yes, she's dysfunctional. She has trauma. She's, like I said, hard to deal with. What man wants to do this? Erase all your masculinity? Just make being with you a chore. You're older. You have 2 kids. You have highest requirements, and now being with you is a chore because you're masculine, you're dominant, you're hard to deal with. So what's the benefit? It's like her only benefit is a box. I'm sorry, men need to wake up. The men that went for her, I'm sorry, these men are low caliber. Even though you make money, it's like you're low caliber. All she has is a box. So if those men just wanted to tap a box, if they made 200K, just go somewhere else and pay for it. It's like, seriously, she's no different than that. Because you didn't impress her with your money, even though she had such high requirement on money. You didn't impress her with it. Make that make sense.
that type of man, it's like you have to, and I do, and shout out to all the women who do live by what you said about being masculine, right? It was a by choice. Like you even told us, no, not by choice, but by survival, more so. Your children's dad passed away. So you had to raise up and become. But you have to present a feminine side. So I know that you're saying you want to let go of your masculine side so you can have the feminine side. It's actually the opposite. You have to show up in the feminine way to be treated in the feminine way. When you show up strong and hard, and you're gonna get matched with that.
Right.
And then eventually, in point blank period, if a man feels like he can't do nothing for you, he's gonna find a woman that needs him, because that's what makes him a man. So if you come with, I can't do nothing to impress her, you're just not the man for him. And he's gonna keep going until a woman makes him feel that way.
Right. No, I agree. And when I'm on dates, I'm very feminine, but I feel like with talking on here, it's kind of like an interview. So that's why it's different as far as, when you're actually sitting on a date with someone.
I think it's something.
Are you? You're still in the dating market. So I don't think so.
I had to learn. Like, these are things I actually had to learn too, as a very dominant woman when it comes to my work. I'm different in my relationship. And honestly, this is the truth. I would say I learned a lot from the show. From talking to men for 4 years, you hear so much, you start to hear. And then also I have a great group of men that I look up to, that I talk to too, because I feel like a boss chick, you have to show up different in a relationship, unless you want to be the woman to run the relationship. And that means you're paying all the bills and you're the one controlling everything. You have to show up different in your relationship. But let's not go off tangent. Back to you. I can't remember. Okay. Did I ask you your 3 flaws? Did we get to that question?
Yes.
Okay. Did I ask you why a guy would be lucky to be with you?
No. So a guy would be lucky to be with me because I am sure of what I want. I know who I am as a woman. I'm actually very adventurous and spontaneous. And so I feel like I could bring a lot to the table as far as like having stimulating conversations, and I'm very goofy, family oriented. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And are you on the Kindred Singles dating app?
I actually joined today.
Okay. Let's see if we can find you. What's your name on the app?
Erica.
Oh, God.
E-R-I.
Spell it E-R-I. Change. Okay, listen, I'm going to do 2 things. I want you, because we're working on changing the system to usernames, but Erica is a very common name right now on the app. So I'm going to let you shout out your Instagram. I can't remember.
He doesn't have to be. I'm open to long distance. Yeah.
All right. So we got Erica, mom of 2 boys by the same man. Their dad passed away. She's in the Bay Area, 39, Sagittarius, a cloud tech account manager. Because of her profession, prefers a man that makes something similar to her, 200K. If not, be ambitious enough to get there. You need to have a passport. I think I have some more questions for you. Do you want them?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm reading the comments and I just think it's funny.
Okay, Oak Bluffs Road said, since you work in tech, are there many men in your circle that could be an option? Many men are tech open to other. Many men in tech are open to other races. Are you open to other races?
I am open to other races. Yes. And there are men in my circle. I just haven't found one that our energies match.
Okay.
They're ridiculous with energy. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is a woman that's gonna be forever single, or a side piece, or just having sex with, a situationship kind of woman.
Okay.
Yeah, so professionally, yes, we match, but personally, we haven't matched.
Okay. The King of Jovar, I don't think I'm saying his name right. I think he said I wasn't, but he said for the people watching, the actual number net salary is 128,000 net. Since her gross was 200K, deducting 2 dependents, state tax, etc. You're welcome.
I never said I made 200K. I never said how much I made.
All right, he was over here doing the math. Okay. PDGAF says, she said I'm very feminine, but what a prankster.
Okay. You don't know me, so.
He doesn't. He doesn't need to know you. Your dating history shows it. Your personality. This is the thing. You're literally on a dating show, showing yourself to a potential mate, potential partner. So this is what you're showing, and your dating history shows it. You haven't locked down any man.
Okay. Jihande said, Pretty E, have you considered relocating and downsizing? This is a problem with Black community. Living beneath our means, prioritize your future.
I have
Well,
considered.
you can
Oh, go
respond.
ahead.
No, you can respond to that.
I was gonna say I have considered relocating. However, if I'm able to afford to live in the Bay Area and have a very comfortable life, then relocating would just make my life even more better. I'm not trying to sound I don't know what the word is, but I'm not trying to sound like I'm like patting myself on the back, but I find myself to be very successful and comfortable in the Bay Area.
To be, right? So I'm not saying that if you have done well and you have achieved and you live a certain way, I wouldn't necessarily say, I mean, for each their own.
You guys can check the rest. This is the thing with women. You have very little to offer. Here's the thing. Personality is always a good thing, right? Looks, youth, womb. Okay? Her personality, I've said it, 39, the life experience she's lived, she's hard to deal with. She's not easily impressed. You can't really do nothing for her, right? It's nothing special. The energy, you can't really match her energy. So her personality is for shit. Beauty, she's average at best. Youth, there's none. I mean, she's 39. Yeah, I mean, womb, she's already there, right? She's already at this is the thing with women. They cannot gauge time correctly. You're 39. You're not going to meet a man tomorrow. The chances are, who knows if you meet the man within a year. So you got to think, in a relationship wise, meeting a man, dating a man, doing it right, okay? Proposing, marriage, that's 3, maybe 4-year gap or a 4-year process. So you could mostly be 43, 44. Giving him a child, that's doubtful. So really, womb is not that, it's kind of hard there. So again, she has very little to offer to the men that she's asking for, the top level men. And this is a problem where I have always loved Kevin Samuels for trying to wake these women up to asking for top level men, high value men. These women are constantly asking for high value men, rare men, men that has the option, men that are the prize. When you have very little to offer yourself, even a man that has children, but he's good looking, makes $200K, makes really stable money, and intelligent, tall. Even that man who's a father or whatever, he still has the options. He's still the prize because, again, women aren't worried about that. If you meet all these other requirements, women could care less. So, yeah. These women are just ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think?